It's fatal.
One more? No? One's at the 4-man feed, but we'll take it.
That's right, welcome back to another video, and today we're talking about XDefiant, a new game. If you're like me, you got hooked on XDefiant, you love playing it, you love the differences in the abilities and the playstyle of the guns and everything there is to it. Now, I know what you must be thinking. Am I the best at the game? No, I'm not. Am I decent at the game? I'd like to think that I am. You know, I get a few kills here and there. It may be a clip or two. I don't pop off, like I'm not always getting kills without dying. But this game's fun. And it has its perks, its little special things like abilities, and the way that you can play it. It's really fun and enjoyable for a lot of different people. If you can't tell already, I'm a huge fan of snipers. I love sniping. Back on old Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the original one, I used to always be using snipers. And so when playing this game, picking it up again, it just felt right. And using snipers, I just have such a fun time. Because if you pop off, it's a really good clip. It's really fun. First and foremost, what you want to do is go around the map and try to figure out all the pathways, alleys, the secret spots. Trust me, you don't want to be playing and die from a random hole in a wall that you never knew existed. Rather, take a few games, see for yourself where you are able to go, because it will give you the upper hand against the opposite team when you need to make a sneaky play. You have to decide what gun suits your playstyle and go with it. It won't be easy right off the bat because you won't have all the attachments. But that's the beauty of it. You play and level up your guns to unlock more attachments that will give you an even bigger upper hand against your enemies than when you initially started using your guns. Knowing the different guns and how they play in-game will show you how you need to position yourself and allow yourself to move using those guns. Having that different movement knowledge will allow you to be nimble and switch between multiple different guns at a later point when you've got more than one upgraded, giving you a larger arsenal than just one or two guns that you feel you play good with.
Gathering intel.
Ready for
Need a medic.
Look, my suggestion to you is don't just choose one gun and stick with it. Cool, you're gonna get that leveled up, you're gonna unlock the attachments, but then you're stuck with that one being the only high level gun that you have. Take my advice on this one and pick up guns as you go. If you kill someone with an MP5 and they have an AK-47, switch to your secondary because you're not going to use your pistol. Pick up the AK-47. Do that every single time and use that gun. You're using multiple guns at once, which means you're not only leveling up one gun, you're leveling up multiple. If you see in this clip, I leveled up my sniper, which was my main one, picked up a Vector from someone that I killed, picked up an M4 from someone that I killed, picked up an MP5, another sniper. Like, it just gives you levels slowly and progressively. You'll get them leveled up. It's not going to take you one day to do it. It's going to take you a little bit, but if you're smart about it, you can do it quicker in a shorter time if you do more guns at the same time instead of one by one by one. This clip is a great example of doing exactly that. I run over a shotgun, pick it up, have to reload because that's what dropped weapons do. You need to reload them when you pick them up. But then I go on to drop a couple kills with the exact same shotgun that it wasn't mine. I picked it up off of the floor.
Trying to snipe me, that's fine. Told you shotgun would do you wonders in this game mode. This map rather.
allies on the zone.
Scanning for
Oh, he's invisible.
Zone compromised.
All that. One behind me? No, we're good. Let me heal real quick, please. Cook this. Send it right about there.
Capture zone contested. Ultra ready for deployment. Allies on the zone.
Among different gun classes, assault rifle, SMG, LMG, shotgun and sniper, you can decide which gun suits your playstyle best. Now you might be thinking, oh Fatal, only MP7 and AK are the only good guns to use. To that I say you're very much incorrect. They are really good guns, don't get me wrong. And yes, a ton of people do use them and are really good with them, but they are not the be-all and end-all for your custom classes. I've used a variety of guns, and for me personally, I enjoy using snipers the most. Don't get me wrong, I can still do well with the other guns. For example, I enjoy using a little LMG here and there. It just depends on what my mood is and how I'm feeling like playing on the day.
Armament acquired.
Need a medic.
Friendly cap.
You're weird. Hold that.
New armament acquired.
Just when I'm taking your sniper. I don't care what you got on it.
Revenge kill. A
Yeah.
professional courtesy.
Go invis again, please, and thank you. That's what I thought.
Require first aid.
I require you to stop
Capture
talking.
zone secured.
Nope. I warned you. Yeah, he's upset. He's
Scanning
so
for
upset.
hostiles.
He's so upset because of that. Ah, there he is. Goodbye.
Friendlies moving on C. Revenge kill. A professional courtesy. Capture zone contested.
Revealing enemies.
We're securing zone A. Zone contested. Friendlies on B. Capture zone contested. Was that revenge? Allies on the zone.
That's okay. Wait, how have I never been on this side of the map?
Capture zone contested. We're locking down zone.
Oh, get put in a blender, son. One by a pistol and one by an MP7.
Revenge.
One by a sniper and the
I
other.
can't condone it, but I'm
No, if it had the fire rate, I was feeling myself. I won't lie.
When it comes to attachments, you want to take your playstyle that I previously mentioned into consideration. If you're someone who likes holding an angle and picking off people, that way you'd rather have a gun with attachments that decrease your recoil, increase your damage, and maybe, you know, have flinch resistance or something like that. If you're someone who prefers going around the map, you know, being quick, swifty, nimble, getting quick pickoffs and moving to another spot instantly, you much rather prefer attachments that favor your movement speed and time to ADS instead. Each attachment has its own benefit. However, they all play a collective role with the rest of the attachments you choose to give that final ideal weapon for your specific playstyle. All you have to do is simply try different ones and see which ones work for you. It's trial and error. There are attachments that others use that you could like, but at the end of the day, everybody's different, so not everyone will like the same thing. You just have to see which one you like the most. With the new season in mind, there are new factions, weapons, and abilities that you will run into. Speaking of factions, that is something that you can choose for fun, or you can be strategic with it, depending on which one you choose. Again, going back to that starting tip that I gave about figuring out your playstyle. What faction you choose can either hinder or boost your specific playstyle. If you're going around the map trying to snipe or play that distance game, you could choose Phantom with the mag shield ability that protects you as you try and pick off people. If you're going zooming around the map trying to sweat it out with the MP7, P90, maybe an AK, you'd most likely choose Echelon Intel Suit to mark people, give you that little extra edge on things. Again, this is trial and error type of thing, because you don't know what you like until you try it. For me, I stuck with Echelon the entire time since the beginning, but only later on tried the Phantom and tried the Cleaners, and I ended up liking them. It suited different playstyles for different guns that I had. Just don't be a bum that uses the spider bot. That's all I'm saying. Also, one thing to know is that the Cleaners faction does incendiary damage, which means if you hit someone, it does a burning after effect. The Phantoms have extra HP. The DeadSec faction can hack your equipment. Echelon can go invisible or mark surrounding enemies. And there's obviously the healer faction, which you can heal yourself and surrounding enemies, or you can have a canister on the floor that does constant healing for a certain amount of time. Keep in mind that no matter what faction ability you choose, each faction's ultimate ability is the same for both abilities. So no matter which ability of the two that you end up choosing, the ultimate ability will still be the same for that faction regardless.
Yo, that's so OP. That's so OP. It's so OP. I just got 3 people by doing nothing. Oh, you're
Friendly
weird for
capturing
that.
Zone A. Friendly securing A.
Need to reload. Need to reload. Oh, get destroyed. Actually get put in a blender, son.
Revealing enemies.
You put a stop to that hot streak. I have intel on a new enemy hotshot. Check your ops app. You're up, hotshot. Keep a cool head and get those bounties. Tango's lighting up the scope.
With all that said, hop into some XDefiant, give it a second chance with all this in mind and see if there's any improvement. It won't happen instantly, so give it a chance, but you definitely will see some incline in your skill.
New hotshot is a friendly. Cover them. Weapon procured. Mission accomplished.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe for more. Leave a like if you enjoyed and found this useful. And drop a comment below on any tips you would like to know or any weapon builds you want me to make for you and I'll help you out. And as always, see you in the next one. Bye.